Hi, Mr. Corsi here. Here's a question that involves a large triangle and a sector of a circle. And we're asked to find what this shaded area is. So our strategy would be to find the shaded area. We'll find the area of the triangle and then subtract the area of the sector. And that'll leave us with this shaded area. So first of all, let's tackle the area of that triangle. And here's the triangle. What do we know about this triangle? Well, we know this angle is 75 degrees. We're also told that OB is 38 centimetres, and we're told that OC is 55 centimetres. So we know the angle of this triangle and the two adjacent sides. Now in your formula sheet, you'll have this formula, which is a trig formula for finding the area of a triangle, and it's couched in terms of triangle ABC, half AB sine C. Let's see what that means. There's triangle ABC. A half of little a is opposite angle A, and little b is opposite angle B, and there's angle C. We have to find the sine of it, multiply these together, and take a half of the product. So we have an angle surrounded by two sides. So we know these two adjacent sides in that angle. This is the situation we've got here. So we can dive straight into finding the area of this triangle. And here's the calculation. It's a half of 38 times 55. That's the two adjacent sides multiplied. And then times the sine of the angle in between them. That's the sine of 75 degrees. So that's the calculation we've to do. So let's go ahead and do that. It's a half times 38 times 55 times the sine. Now it's absolutely vital that your calculator is in degrees, not grads, not rads, but degrees. So make sure you're in the right mode for finding the sine of 75 degrees. What does that come to? 1009.39, and so it goes on. We'll not do any rounding off until later. So that's square centimetres. So that's the first calculation. Now let's have a look at the sector. There is the sector, and it's part of a complete circle, and it's easy enough to find the area of a whole circle. It's pi r squared. So what fraction of the whole circle is this sector? Well, the clue is in the angle. We have 75 degrees compared with the whole angle, which would be 360 for the whole circle. So it's a fraction, 75 3/60ths of pi r squared, where the radius, we're told, is 30 centimetres. So it's pi times 30 squared. So there's our second calculation to find the area of that sector. So let's forge ahead with that. 75 divided by 360 times pi, let's use the pi button, times 30 squared. That comes to 589.04, etc. So the shaded area will be the whole triangle. That's this 1009.39, etc., minus the area of that sector, which is 589.04, etc. So let's do that on this. That's that number minus that number. And that equals 420.34, etc. So approximately that's 420 square centimetres. That's to 3 sig figs, or to the nearest whole square centimetre. Doesn't indicate what accuracy we should give this to, so 3 figures is usually sufficient. So there we have it, the triangle minus the sector, and we're left with 420 square centimetres for this shaded area. So that's Mr. Carsey signing out, and thanks for watching this video.